Hey YouTubers, I think folks are a little interested in how I wash records. I thought I'd do a quick video on that. Probably won't turn out being all that quick, but you know, there's a million such videos on YouTube, so check them out and see which process works the best for you. I'm going to show you what I do, and then you make your own choice. I kind of stole this from Joe Collins. He did a video on just basically washing your albums like dishes. And that's what I do with my own little changes. So what do you need? The first thing you need is some dish soap. This one's scented, probably shouldn't be scented. I've had okay results even though I'm using that. Some 91% or better isopropyl alcohol. This comes in very handy, a clamp, and it's also a label protector. I care more about it being easy to handle records, so this is very handy for that. You kind of screw it apart, put the record inside of it, screw it together, it protects your label and gives you a handle. It's called a vinyl stack. I got it off eBay. And a microfiber towel, obviously a stack of records. A double sink comes in really handy. I'm going to fill the left hand side with soapy water with some alcohol in it. Right hand side I'm putting distilled water with a little alcohol in it there as well. Alright, let's commence to washing. I'm going to kind of rush through this. I don't have a lot of time and I got a lot of albums. So you pretty much, I don't know how well you can see this, but once you see it set up, you'll get it. You basically trap the album between these two halves of this clamp. Screw it down, get a little pressure on it, and this rubber will keep the water from getting in onto the label, in theory. And then I just come over here and start washing, and I use, I meant to point this out earlier, this is basically a little microfiber paintbrush, and I'm going to use that to get into the grooves a bit. You can see how convenient this handle is. As I said, it's a little less important to me about the labels because I think they can take the water, but boy, it's pretty convenient to handle the album this way. Alright, so I'm going to call that good. I usually put it through one more time. Try to rinse it off a little bit, get some of the suds off. The suds end up collecting in the rinse side. Now I'm going to dip this in the rinse water, and I'm going to use the extra pad from this paint thing, and I'm going to use that to help get the soap out of the grooves if there is any. I wish I was smart enough to buy another one of these little paintbrushes, but I wasn't, so there you have it. Alright, so now I'm going to make sure that guy is well rinsed, and take my microfiber towel, dry off one side, and then the other. I'm now going to take the album off of the clamp. There's usually a little bit of water left over, and I'll kind of dab that off. It's probably not a big deal, but I'm a little anal retentive, so I do it. And place the I just banged it into my counter. Place the album carefully into the dish dryer, and that's how I do this. Now, when I put the albums back in, if they had a really crappy sleeve, then I'll put them in a nice sleeve that has a nice plastic liner in it. I got these from, what is it, Acoustic Sounds. I ordered them from there. Mobile Fidelity makes some. There's probably a million different brands, but after you clean your album, you don't want to put it in some yucky old paper sleeve, so put it in these. And then once I get all the albums, if they weren't already in plastic outer sleeves for the artwork, to protect the artwork, then I'll put the album cover itself inside of a plastic sleeve. Well, so there you have it. That's how I clean my records.